Mehrin Deshmukh, she is a patient, I will say one of the most sweet child who came to our clinic. Mehrin Deshmukh was brought by her father, whose whole family is so well learned. They were knowing her problem before I could see her. She had a thoracolumbar scoliosis. We call it as idiopathic adolescent scoliosis. Mehrin Deshmukh was having a crooked back in our layman's term. She was having a bent back. In our medical language, we call it as a scoliosis.
I used to feel tired even after playing for few minutes.
Mehrin is about 12 years of age right now. We first noticed the problem when she was around 8 years old. Once we realized that such a thing is happening, we went to our pediatrician, and when we showed him the Mehrin's protruding bone and our concerns about it, he just observed it once and he says that we wanted to go for a X-ray, and we immediately went for an X-ray at that time, and he also called an orthopedic surgeon to have a look at the X-ray. And that's the time the reality dawned upon us that we have a problem of scoliosis.
When I say what she is having, I will lie that everybody must understand how one's back look alike. If you see that this is a spinal model, if you see from behind and if you see from front, this is the model, this is the neck, this is the upper back, this is the lower back. It is a curvilinear structure like a S or a modified S. But when we see it from behind, it looks exactly like straight. We call it, it is like a bow of our body. It keeps our body erect. It keeps the whole body balanced. And because of this straight vertebral column, today we all as a human beings are erect. We are able to stand on our feet. We are able to locomote. We are able to walk, and we are able to perform our daily activities. So if I had to show what is the normal structure is like this, wherein which this is the vertebral column, these are all the vertebrae, these are the discs, and this is the vertebral column which is absolutely straight. In few girls, we call it, they get adolescent idiopathic scoliosis. That means, idiopathic, we don't know exact reason, but as these girls go into adolescence, between 7 to 14 years of age, they develop a bent in their back. And this is a diagrammatic picture which shows what exactly I mean. So if you see here, her vertebral column was bent very severely. We call it as a crooked back. We call it as a bent back. And in medical terms, it is called as scoliosis. Earlier, people used to feel that these conditions are like a curse. They used to think that these conditions have no treatment available. Today, with the advent of technology, the science which has progressed so much, we are here to take care of these smaller kids. Surgical intervention is required if the deformities are more than certain degrees and angles. We evaluated Mehrin by doing some X-rays, CT scans and MRI scan. Her parents were so cooperative, they understood everything. They helped us. They have formed a society for the awareness of adolescent idiopathic scoliosis. This problem is not only related with the bones, with the muscles which are contracted on one side and stretched on one side. This problem is not only in one plane, it also because of the rotation of the vertebrae. But it shows that this patient is having a crooked back.
After my back surgery, I could stand straight.
And within 1 month, we could realize that she was, back to her normal activities and all the restrictions had gone. On 5th day, she started walking within the hospital premises with the help of the physiotherapist in the hospital, and on the 7th day we got her back home.
We performed a surgery with the help of a posterior only surgery, a pedicle screw fixation, instrumentation and scoliosis deformity correction. These surgeries are very high demanding, and today with great pleasure I will say that we are doing a lot of pediatric spinal deformity work. We are doing a lot of surgeries which take care of these small children who are having kyphoscoliotic deformity. More than 350 of such deformity correction surgeries have been performed by our team. If I have to show that this vertebral column which has been bent, every pedicle, that is the part of the bone and the vertebra, was put in with the pedicle screws, what we call it. The screws, the instruments are made up of titanium material. It is very safe for the body. It is very safe for an individual. And with the help of that, we put in the rods and we have made Mehrin absolutely straight. And these were the rods which were put, and the bent back wherein which the pedicle screws were put here. All these pedicle screws were connected with the help of titanium rods, and the deformity was corrected completely. After correction, Mehrin's back looked like this. She is now having a straight back. She is able to perform all her daily activities. I will say that these surgeries are very, very rewarding. They uplift the morale of a child. The child moves around in a society with a firmer belief in themselves.